Now we will discuss about the elements of the sentence. So whenever we are talking about the elements of the sentence, means a sentence is divided into different elements. So first we will start with the subject. What is the subject of the sentence? The subject of a sentence is which gives you the name of a person or thing about whom we are talking, or about whom the sentence is speaking. That will be the subject of the sentence. For example, Rohit is singing a song. So this sentence is telling us about Rohit. So here in this sentence, Rohit is the subject. He completed his work. Here in this sentence, he is the subject. The subject can either be a noun or a pronoun, but about which the sentence is talking is known as the subject of the sentence, which gives you the name of the person or the thing. Now, the next element of the sentence is predicate. What is a predicate? A predicate is the part which contains a verb and tells something about the subject of the sentence. That is known as the predicate. So usually in any sentence except for the subject, if you leave the subject, the rest of the portion of the sentence is known as the predicate. Let's, if I'm taking the same example here, or let's take another example. Cow is an animal. So here, since we have discussed about the subject, you know that cow is the subject in the sentence, and the rest of the thing, this much, is the predicate of the sentence. This is the predicate of the sentence, since it is telling about the subject, that whatever the subject is there in the sentence, that is an animal. So except for the subject, the rest of the portion of the sentence which is telling something about the subject or which contains a verb is known as the predicate of the subject. Sometimes when there are commands, then the subject is left out in the commands. As we have discussed, the command sentences just before this, that whenever there is a command, then the subject will not be there. The sentence will start with the verb. So only predicate will be there and subject is understood. For example, I'm asking you, come here. You are standing in front of me and I just told you, come here. So it simply means you come here. The one who's standing in front of me, to that person I'm talking, to that person I'm asking to come to near to me. So here this you is not written, it is understood. So in such kind of sentences or in the commands, we do not have the subject, we only have the predicate and subject is understood. And usually in the sentences, the subject comes first. Like here we have discussed, Rohit is singing a song, subject comes first. He completed his work, the subject came first. Cow is an animal, the cow is the subject of the sentence. We are talking about the cow. So, this is the subject of the sentence. So, in most of the cases, the sentence will start with the subject. First comes the subject, then the predicate of the sentence. But in some sentences, it puts after the predicate. For example, here is the actor. So here the subject of the sentence is the actor. About whom we are talking in the subject? What is a subject? A subject, the part of a sentence which names the person or thing that we talk about is the subject. So here we are talking about this actor. That's why this actor is the subject of the sentence, although it comes after the predicate. The sentence here is not starting with the subject, but it happens in very rare cases. In most of the cases, your sentence will start with the subject only, followed by the, and after that there comes the predicate. Now, the third element of the sentence is object. The third element of a sentence is the object. What is an object? An object is a person or thing to whom or to which something is done is called an object. The other thing about which we are talking in the sentence, the person or the thing to whom or to which something is done. For example, let's take the same example again. Rohit is singing a song. So, what is the object or what is the thing here about which the action is taken? It is the song. So, subject is mentioned at first and object is mentioned at the end of a sentence. The verb is about, singing is the verb, the action is taken place for this song. So this is the object of the sentence. Now there are some sentences in which you have more than one object. For example, she gave me her pen. She gave me her pen. You say, understand, this is the subject. She is the subject. Rest of this part is the predicate of the sentence. And here, if we talk about the object, so the thing to whom the thing is given, she gave me. But who's the receiver? Me. So this is the object of the sentence. And there is one more thing. What is given? The pen is given. So the pen is also the object here. Both of these things, me and the pen, both are the objects in this sentence. So anywhere, for example, I have a bunch of flowers. So bunch of flowers is the object of the sentence. He is riding on his bike. So bike is the object of the sentence. The action is taking place for the object, for the bike. Now, the fourth and the last element of the sentence is a complement. The fourth element of a sentence is complement. Now, what is a complement? A complement is a word or group of words that follows a verb and describes a noun or pronoun that comes before it. It is a word or it can be a group of words that follows, means that comes after the verb and it describes something about the subject, or we can say the noun or the pronoun of the sentence. For example, I felt hungry. So here this hungry is the complement. It is coming after the verb. Hungry is written after the, hungry is written after the verb. Felt is the verb, and about whom this hungry is telling. This hungry is telling about I. What is I? The pronoun, the subject. So here this is the complement. He looked very happy. Here, he is the subject, looked very happy. Rest of the sentence is the predicate, and this very happy is the complement of the sentence. Why? It is written after the verb, looked is the verb, and very happy is written after the verb. And who is very happy? About whom this very happy is talking? This is talking about the subject, the pronoun that is written here. You can also write the name of someone here. Sia looked very happy. So this very happy, this complement is describing or telling something about this noun, which is the subject of the sentence. So the word or group of words, like in the first sentence we have one word, here we have two words, so it can be called the group of words. So a word or group of word that comes after or that follows a verb and which tells something about the noun or the pronoun of the sentence which comes before it. Noun and pronoun can also come after this complement, but when this complement is telling about the noun or pronoun which is coming before it, which is already mentioned in the sentence, then this term is the complement of the sentence. So in this way we have the four elements of the sentence: the subject, about whom we are talking, the predicate, the rest of the portion of the sentence which tells something about the subject and which usually have a verb is the predicate. What is the object? A person or thing to whom or to which something is done, means for which the action is taken place in the sentence, that is the object. And the last one, the complement, is a group of words or a group which follows a verb and which tells something about the noun or the pronoun which comes before it. So this is all about the four elements of the sentence.